So what would be the priorities of your government if elected?
Well, our full platform will be announced in the media shortly, but what we want to do is to continue the work begun by our Conservative government in the last 2.5 years. Safer streets, especially with reasonable reforms to the Youth Criminal Justice Act, lower taxes, the implementation of our turning the corner regulations to regulate greenhouse gas emissions, and a host of other family-friendly measures.
So what role do you envision for the federal government in PSC, in post-secondary education?
Sure. Our Conservative government is committed to better and fairer delivery of student loan and grant programs. We will also continue a robust research and development budget carried out by the post-secondary community. My own personal hope is that we're going to work with the provinces to set up a separate Canada education transfer in our overall federal-provincial transfers.
Sounds good. So now on a lighter note, which American duo, if you could vote for them, would you vote for? Right. Obama or McCain?
Well, you have to admire Obama's oratory. Would that we could all speak as well as he, and it would also be an important affirmation for African Americans to win the White House. However, I'm a little worried about his promise to reopen NAFTA with more protectionist measures on behalf of the United States, and I think that could spell economic trouble for Canada.
Okay. So what is your favorite song or band?
I know I'm going to date myself with this, but to tell you the truth, I'm a big Simon & Garfunkel fan, and my favorite song, in fact, is The Sounds of Silence, mainly because it combines poetry with great harmony and melody. I did want to say, though, that in fact Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers, if you ever have the chance, is great to listen to. It comes a close second because of the power of the voices and just the compelling nature of the music. And I really think that good tunes transcend all generations.
Okay, so now on to literature. What is your favorite book or a book that you're reading now?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm reading King Arthur in Legend and History by Richard Barber. Now, I've made kind of a small study of just a personal hobby of British history because it's really a fascinating historical role. There was a King Arthur, and he played a role in fending off dark times for Britain for at least a short period of time, and it just had a great impact, believe it or not, on the democracy that we experience today for reasons I won't bore you with. Now, the particular book I'm reading is mainly a study of Arthurian literature, and it's a little dry in places, but it just still carries through all those fascinating themes.
Okay, so what message would you have for our students? Why should they vote, and why should they vote for you?
Well, it's a good question, and it's really the question that everybody has to answer. And the fact is that our Conservative government has delivered real results where others have failed to get the job done. Second, the progress that we've made, cutting the GST, the $100 monthly child care benefit universally to all Canadians with children under age 6, sound management of the economy, those things are at great risk if a Liberal government is elected. Now, I've represented the people of our community as a lawyer for almost 30 years, and I'm going to put my skills to use representing our community in Parliament if I'm given the privilege of doing so.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed the interview and that you get informed and vote on October 14th.
Great, we're cutting.
Thank you very much.